beautiful ladies. Welcome to our Friday workout. Hopefully everybody's really sore. And I'm going to make you even more sore today. So I hope you're excited. And what we'll need for the workout is our weights. You can have a set of dumbbells that are a little lighter and a set of dumbbells a little heavier. Or 5 pounds weights are good as well. Also, we need a band, if available, a chair or a bench, and 2 pillows.
The next workout will be
So what we're going to do today, ladies, we're going to start with an awesome warm-up. And now, on Wednesday when I saw you, we did the side leg lifts here. Today we're going to be going back, actually. We're going to keep the weight in our hands, so not too heavy, maybe like a 3 or a 5 pounder. And what we're going to do, we're going to squeeze the abs super tight. We're going to sit back into the hips, and we're going to extend that leg out. We're going to keep that leg. And we're going to add that little kickback, okay? So we're going to do triceps and hips. Now, if you have a sensitive back and you worry about this, I want you to go on your side and we're going to do the side leg lifts. You know how you lay on your side, you keep your abs super tight and you just go up and down, okay? So either one is good. Make sure the back feels good, the neck, the shoulders feel good, and we're going to have some fun today. So again, you're staying into your heels, your abs are engaged, your shoulders are down, you're pinching the shoulder blades together.
Begin set 1.
You're extending the leg out, keeping the shoulders down, and then you're going to squeeze the back of the arms and slowly bring it back. Squeeze, slow release. Nice work. Pushing through that heel of the standing leg. Make sure that knee is not feeling any pain. Good job. Now imagine that the hips are staying nice and steady. Good. Squeeze, slow release. If you feel this in your shoulder, I want you to just keep the elbow close to the body, or the elbow. You could just keep it close to the body and extend the leg and hold it
Stop exercise.
Keep going. Nice. Beautiful. Abs are super tight. Now we're going to add a little pulse to this. So we're going to squeeze. We're going to lift that leg a little higher and slow release. So we're getting the tricep and we're getting our tissue at the same time. Good going. Nice work. Squeeze.
Begin set 2.
And you're pushing through that heel of the standing leg, and you're pushing through that heel of the leg that's up right now. Keep going. Nice work. Squeeze. Good job. The little pulses will make it a little bit more challenging for the tissue. Keep breathing. Exhale. Squeeze. Slow release. Good. Nice work. Let's do a couple more. Good. Nice. And let's hold that arm out now. And then do tiny little pulses. Pulse. Pulse. Make sure your shoulder feels good. I want to burn out that hip right now. Keep going. Come on. Woo. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good job. Now, if you feel this in your shoulder or the elbow, just keep the elbow close to the body, okay? Now, we're going to switch sides again, and we're going to go pushing through that heel. Abs are engaged. Shoulders are down. Now, again, if the back is sensitive, we're going to go on the side, on the floor, and do our side leg lifts. Good job. Nice. Squeeze. Beautiful. So that leg stays steady. Good. And we're focusing on that tricep. We're squeezing it super tight on the way out and slow release. Nice work. Keep going. Squeeze. Good. Make sure we're not leaning forward too much. Make sure your back stays nice and flat. And make sure you're breathing. Exhale. Squeeze. Slow release. Good going. Keep going. For number 4 set, we're going to add those little pulses.
Stop exercise.
Good. Keep going. Then after we finish with this, ladies, we're going to do side planks with bicep curls. So whatever weight you have available right now, which 3 pounds or 2 pounds is perfect. You don't want to go heavy on this because it might bother your back, okay? So we're going to do side planks with a bicep curls after. If you worry about your shoulder, you're going to do a regular plank. You're just going to hold a position either on the floor or the bench. And if you have a really sensitive shoulder, you can just do a wall sit or calf raises or something that you're familiar with that feels good, okay, on the shoulder. Keep going. Nice. Now we're going to extend and hold and little pulses. Keep going. Come on, you want to feel that burn? Now we're going to keep our band on, and I'm going to move the chair away so we have some room.
Stop exercise.
Nice. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Nice work, everybody. So what we're going to do, ladies, again, if you have a sensitive shoulder and you're worried about the side planks, you're just going to do a regular plank. Now, if your shoulders are good, but you worry about it today a little bit, you can also start with a modified version. So your knee is bent, elbow directly underneath the shoulder. You go up, you keep that weight either like this, if this feels challenging already, or you add that little bicep curl. See, I'm going in, squeeze, slow release. Nice work. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Make sure your knee feels good. So you go in, squeeze, slow release. Good job. Shoulders are down. Chest stays open. The last 2 sets, we're going to do it with both legs straight. It's going to be even more fun, ladies. Keep going. Come on. I know you got it in you.
Stop.
Let's do
Exercise.
2 more. 1, and then 2. Good job. Now, if that started from the very beginning, it started too easy, and you're like, Evie, that's way too easy. Just really make it more challenging by extending both legs out and just keep going with that, okay? But I'm showing you the modification
Set
first,
2.
just in case some of you need it, ladies. Squeeze and slow release. Now, if it feels funny on the shoulder, you could always keep the weight right on top of your hip to make it a little less intense, okay? So you're going in and you extend it. Good. Abs are super tight. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Body's in a straight line. You're pinching the penny. You're breathing. Good. Nice work. Keep going. Squeezing everything in the body right now. There's no pain in your back, no pain in the
Stop.
shoulder.
Exercise.
Let's go 3 more. Good. And we're going to switch sides, ladies. Good job. Now, if you're doing the regular plank, just make sure you squeeze your tushy super tight. Squeeze that inner thigh. Squeeze it all. Make sure you never feel your back or your shoulders, okay? So now we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. Both legs are straight. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Now, you only do this if this feels good on your back and if it feels good on your shoulder, okay? Little bicep curl. Again, we don't have to go heavy on this. The heavier you go, the more intense it's going to get on your back. We want just a little bit extra stability work for this. Woo! Keep going. Come on. See me shaking? Nice. I know you got it in you, ladies. Come on. You can always just keep the weight like this if you need to. Squeeze the tushy super tight. Keep going.
Stop.
Let's
Exercise.
do 1 more and switch sides. Nice work. Good job, everybody. So when we finish with all this, we're going to keep our band, but we're going to put it over the ankles. And we're going to go on your back for an ab exercise. Now let's squeeze the abs super tight, ladies. Shoulders
Set
down,
4.
chest stays open, and then bicep squeeze, slow release. Good work. Chest stays open. Nice. Good. Keep going. I know you love your planks. This is one of the best exercises for the sides, ladies, for the obliques. Good going. You want to feel it in the obliques. So all the way through the side. You want to feel it in your bicep a little bit. You want to feel that balance and stability. You don't want to feel your shoulder hurting right now. And you want to feel out of breath. Keep going. Come on.
Exercise.
Woo, one more.
To the next
Take a
station.
break. Good job. So now, ladies, let's go on your back. Nice and slow. We're going to place the band, if you have one available, over the ankles. Now, what we'll do, if you have a sensitive back, you can just hold on to your legs like this, and you're going to open and close your inner thighs. This feels really easy, but it also is easier on your back. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you extend the legs straight out like this. You're still holding onto your legs, and you open slowly and bring it back. You know that little pad that I put underneath your back? I want you to imagine it's there, so you engage in the stomach even more. Good, and you extend it, squeeze, slow release. Good job. Make sure there's not even a twinge in the back. We're going to make this a little bit more challenging in a second, or different. Good, keep
Stop.
going.
Exercise.
Nice. So now, ladies, if your back feels good today, you're going to place your hands underneath your tushy. Okay, that will protect your back. Squeezing the abs super tight. You're going to open the legs. You're going to slowly release, and you're going to lift.
Set 2.
Now, when you lift, make sure the low back feels good. That's low abs. And then make sure it's coming from the abs, and it's not momentum. Keep going. Nice work. And lift. Good job. Extend it. Bring it back and lift. Good going. I know you got it in you, ladies. Come on. Beautiful. If this feels challenging, keep going with it. And if you have a sensitive neck, Keep going with it just the way we're doing it right now. I'm gonna make it a little bit more
Exercise.
challenging now, or different. Now there's another variation where you might just focus on the hips a little bit more. Not so much, still low abs, but it's a little easier on your back. So what you could do now, you could add that crunch if you want to switch it up a little bit.
Set 3.
And then you extend that one leg, then you extend the other, and then you extend both. Good. So we got one leg extension. The other leg stays steady. Good. Keep going. One leg, the other leg, and then both. Good. If this is too easy, ladies, you can always make it harder by lowering the legs. But be careful. Watch that low back. Keep going. I know you got it in you. Nice. And then open. Good. There's so many different variations
Stop.
of this exercise. When we do one side, we're working the core and stability more because this one leg is pulling you to the side. So we're resisting. Good. And open. Beautiful. Abs are engaged. Nice work. Now, if your neck is getting tired, you can always go back to the one where both legs are up, hands underneath your tushy, okay? Beautiful. We're almost there. Then after this, we're going to get some heavier weights for the skull crushers. For the first 2 sets, we're going to do skull crushers, then we're going to do our dips with the band today. So it's going to be super fun. Keep going, ladies. Keep going. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to grab a pillow and weights for the next exercise. If you have a sensitive elbow, you're going to go probably 5 pounds, maybe lighter. If your elbows are good and shoulders are good, you can go a little heavier.
To the next station.
Nice. Let's take a quick break. So what we'll do now, ladies, I want you to use your pillow, and we're going to put that pillow in between the inner thighs. We're going to grab some weights. And for the first 2 sets, so this is, the first one is the modified version. We're going to squeeze the abs super, super tight. We squeeze everything in the body tight, and then we're slowly lowering and slowly going up, okay? So it's inner thighs, it's core. Everything feels super tight right now. I know you're thinking, Evie, I'm not really feeling my abs. I want you to imagine that somebody's coming with a punch, and you would squeeze the abs super, super tight right now. Now, if this feels funny on the elbow, you could always go lighter, or you could just keep the arms up like this and focus on the inner thighs, okay? We always have a modification for everything. Now, if this feels too easy,
Stop.
I want you to keep going. Don't stop if it's too easy. And if your back feels good, you could lift the legs up, squeezing the ball, but really focusing on the abs right now. Don't let your back come off. Keep going.
Set 2.
Nice. We got one more set, and then we're going to switch to dips. I know you love dips. Keep going. So the band's going to go over the top of the thighs for the dips, and we're only going to do dips if your elbows, shoulders, and wrists are okay. If not, you're going to keep going with what I'm doing. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, squeezing the back of the arms there. Come on. I know you got it in you, ladies. Never ever giving up, ever. Keep breathing. Like now you're feeling the triceps.
Exercise.
Now if it's still too easy, keep going, ladies. Don't stop, okay? If your shoulder's allowing you and your wrist is allowing you, you're going to switch to the chair or the bed, whatever, or the bench, whatever you have available. We're going to keep your shoulders down. We're going to slide down against the chair or the bench, and we're going to come up, okay? Now, this is the modified version of the dip. I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging. I'm going to extend my leg out. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to move it to the side, okay? Just be careful. Make sure that back feels good. The shoulders feel good. Make sure your knee, the standing leg, and that knee is nice and aligned with your ankle. Your shoulders are relaxed.
Stop.
Woo! Let's do one more. We're going to take a quick break. Keep going, ladies. If you're doing the skull crushers, keep going. If you're doing the dips, take a quick break. Relax the shoulders. Make sure there's no pain in the shoulder and the wrist. Woo! That's a good one. Working hard today. Good job. So now we're going to switch sides, or you just keep both feet down. Shoulders relaxed. Leg goes out. Go down slow. Coming up, it's always better to move that standing leg a little farther forward. But make sure your back is sliding down the shoulder. Good, keep going. Then after this, your favorite bridges are coming your way, ladies. When you do the bridge today, we're gonna use probably like a 2-pound or 3-pound weight water bottle, something a little lighter. Keep going.
Stop exercise and switch to the next station.
That was a good one. Let's keep our band, ladies. We're gonna go on the floor, okay? And we're gonna keep both arms up. I have a 3-pound weight, which is not too much, which is perfect. The modified version, you just lower the weight down if your shoulder allows you, and then you come up. If you have sensitive shoulders, just hold it up and squeeze the abs, okay? So we're gonna go down, we're gonna come up. Then we're gonna add a little bridge. If your back allows you, you're gonna go down, you're gonna come up, okay? This is a little bit more challenging. Make sure your back feels good. And to really make it more challenging, you're gonna extend that leg out, and you're gonna move the weight down, and you're gonna come back up. Good job. Now, if you're doing that one leg, and you're like, Evie, that's way too easy, you can always elevate that leg and put it on top of something, okay? Like a bench or a chair. That's gonna make it so much more challenging. Keep going. We got the glutes, stability working right now. We're squeezing everything in the body. Good. Keep going. We're pushing through that standing heel. Now, if you have a sensitive shoulder, you just do the bridge with both arms up. If your back gets tired, you just do both legs down, both feet down on the ground for the bridge. Good. Now, if that's too easy, you make it harder by elevating that foot that you're on right now. Putting it on top of the bench, on top of the chair. Woo! Come on. Make sure your shoulders are down. You're pinching that penny right now. Good. Great. It's a front raise that we're doing right now as we're bridging, ladies.
Stop exercise.
Take a break. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be so sore again. I love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, ladies, we're gonna switch sides, okay? I know you're excited to make it a little bit more fun. So again, either if your back is sensitive, just do the movement with your hips down. Then the little bit more challenging form is to just go down and up with both heels down on the ground, squeezing the tushy. The key is to squeeze the tushy as much as you can. And then to really make it challenging, we're gonna go this way. So we're extending that leg out. The band is creating extra tension right now. Keep going. Good. Then after we finish with this, we are going to do a balance exercise standing with the band. Let's make it more fun.
Exercise.
Keep going, ladies. Now, if you have a sensitive elbow or shoulder, for our next exercise, you're gonna go a little lighter, like a 5 pounds is good. Maybe even lighter if you have a sensitive elbow. But if your elbows and shoulders are good, you're gonna probably go like an 8 or a 10. And you're gonna need both weights, and you're gonna need your band if available. Keep going. Almost there. The burn is real. Woo! Make sure back doesn't arch. Make sure hips are aligned. Make sure hamstring feels good. It's being challenged, but it's not hurting. It's you feel it working in a good way. Keep going, ladies. Keep going. This is a stability exercise because you're moving the arm, you're moving one leg, so your core is working extra hard. Keep going, ladies.
Stop
Keep going.
exercise
Woo,
and
last
switch
one.
to the next station.
Nice work, everybody. So now what we'll do, we're gonna keep our band and we're gonna do some balance work. I know you like to work on the balance. So careful coming up, watch that knee. Now if you have a sensitive back, again, we're just gonna go up on your toes and we're gonna do our biceps, okay? Now if your back is good, you're gonna bring your leg to the side and you're gonna leave it there. Now, make sure the knee feels good. If your knee feels funny right now, you're gonna keep your foot down on the ground. Okay, so that weight is on the leg and you're doing a bicep with this arm. This is the modification. Then you make it a little bit more challenging and you lift that leg up. So we've done this before with the band. Today we got the band and guess what? We got the weight as well. So it's double trouble.
Stop
Woo!
exercise.
Make sure your standing knee feels good. If you need a break for the knee or for the hip, you just tap your foot down and then you just keep going with the bicep. Make sure elbow feels good. I'm getting you ready for the Polish chair.
Begin set 2.
I know everybody's been loving the Polish chair. There's so many different variations. And actually notice I haven't been doing too many squatting. I like sumo squats a lot, but the regular squats I always worry about your knees because I can't see your form. So instead of the squats, I'm having you do a lot of leg lifts, which is really going to get you sore. But I know you're safe, okay? Keep going. Nice, abs are engaged. You're supposed to feel that standing hip working very hard right now. Keep going, pinching the penny. Exhale as you come up and release slowly. Let's do 2 more on this side. 1, and then 1 more. Good job. Let's switch sides, ladies. So again, if the back is really, really sensitive, you either stay steady or you go up on your toes for balance. If you want a little extra challenge, you extend that leg out. The weight is on the hip. And then to really make it challenging, you just go up and down with the weight and you're keeping the leg out the whole entire time. Now, I know you're thinking, Evie, I might not feel the bicep yet. I want you to squeeze it on the top and find it. So right now, I want you to feel the hips and your bicep working very hard. Squeeze it, find that muscle. That's how you get the most out of the exercise, when you actually think about the muscle you're working on. Good, pinching the penny.
Stop.
Make sure there's no neck tension. Sometimes when we're unstable, see how my shoulders are moving? So I want you to keep them down the whole time. Imagine I put some bricks on your shoulders and you can't lift them up, or you can't move them. Woo! Keep going. Again, if it gets too much, you bring that foot down. And then keep going. So now we're getting the hips. Then after this, we're going to take the band off and we're going to go into our Polish chair. Now, if you worry about your hips or your back, you're going to do the same movement on the chair, okay? It's going to be the top of the thighs. Now, we're going to do it on the floor if you feel like your back feels good today, okay? The band comes off. You have 2 pillows. One is on the floor. One is against the wall. Keep going. Squeezing that bicep. Woo! 1 more. Take a break. Good job. So ladies, what we'll do, we're going to take that band off. We're finally free from the band, just for a little bit. Very good. And we're going to sit down on our chair, the Polish chair, or we're going to sit on the bench. Either one is good. And what we're going to do, ladies, we're going to keep that one knee bend, abs are in. So you lift your leg today. You keep your toes pointing up, and you just move it side to side, like a windshield wiper. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Keep the abs in. If you start feeling your back, only do maybe 2. Good. Feel that leg working. Woo! Keep going. Nice. And bring it down. Make sure that low back feels good. There's not even a twinge in the low back. You feel the quad working. You feel the abs working right now. If this feels way too easy, you can just stay up. You don't have to go down. Good, good. Nice. Good. Now, when you go side to side, do very small and controlled movements. When you go too far, one way or the other, you might start feeling your low back, okay? And if you modify and you still feel your back, you might want to do it seated on the bench. Beautiful. Abs are super tight. Woo! Look at me shaking. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo! Keep going. Abs engage again. Leg goes up. Slowly. Good. Shaking legs. It's amazing what those leg lifts can do. Beautiful. Bring it down. Make sure there's not even a twinge in the low back, okay? Keep the abs engaged. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let's switch sides. And again, you're going to notice that one side is always stronger than the other, okay? So this was actually my weaker side. Now it's the stronger side. Woo! So abs are in again. Shoulders relaxed. We lift that leg. We go for 10, okay? If it's too much, going for 10, you can do 2. If it's not enough, you just keep going. Nice. Good job, ladies. I know you got it in you. I know you got it. It's a good way to start your weekend. Squeezing the abs. Good. Keep breathing. Bring it down. Woo! Come on. Then another plank is coming your way. Last one, ladies. Today we're going to have some fun with our planks, ladies. I promise. Woo! Good, keep going.
Stop exercise.
If you already did a plank and your shoulder might be a little sensitive, you could do a wall sit instead, okay? Beautiful, keep breathing, abs are super tight. Now, if you still want to do the plank, even though you did one already,
Begin set
the regular
4.
plank, when we did the side planks, what you could do is you can make it easier by elevating yourself, doing it against the wall or against the ledge or something. You could change it up a little bit. There's never enough planks, ladies. Good. When I do my workouts, I do an exercise and a plank, exercise and a plank. So I probably do like 100 planks a day for my workouts. So we're only doing 8 today. So it's not bad, I promise. But it's going to get you out of breath. And it's going to involve the whole entire body.
Stop exercise. Now
Nice
switch
work.
to the next position.
Okay, so now slowly we're going to come up. And we are going to start on the bench, because I like to always start on the bench. I'm going to actually move this mat a little bit out of my way. And then what we'll do is we're going to start
Begin set 1.
with straight arms, okay? Only if your wrists like it. If you have a sensitive shoulder, you can start with straight arms. And then what we're going to do, we're going to squeeze the tushy. You're going to hold it if you have a sensitive back. If your back is okay today, you're going to add a movement. You're going to go out, out, not too far, in. Squeeze your tushy. Out, out, squeeze the tushy, in. Don't go really far. The farther out you go, you're going to arch the back. Okay, so we want to make sure there's no arching of the back. Good, good, in. We're going to make this more challenging. Now, if this is too much for your wrist right now, you're going to switch it to your forearms, okay? Squeeze your tushy super tight. If you start feeling your back, you're just going to move one leg to the side at a time. Beautiful, just like this. Good, if you need to modify it. If not, you squeeze the tushy, go out, out. Squeeze the tushy, in. It's really important to readjust it every time, ladies. Out, out, squeeze your tushy, in. And it's important not to go far out again. Keep an eye on that core. Make sure it's super tight right now. And in. Squeeze the tushy super tight. Out, out, squeeze that tushy, in. Squeeze the tushy, good. Again, if your back is getting tired, you just hold the position, hold it nice and steady, just like this, and just keep it there, okay? Make sure you never arch the back or you lift your tushy too high.
Stop.
You just
exercise.
keep it nice and steady, nice and tight. Take a break, ladies. Woo. If you like what we did over there on the bench, keep going on the bench. I'm going to show you the variation on the floor now. So, this is a little bit more challenging for your back. Again, I'm going to just start on straight arms, just to show you the form on straight arms. So again, squeeze the tushy out, out. Squeeze the tushy tight, in. Squeeze that tushy. Good. Squeeze. Nice. Squeeze the abs. Good. If the wrist getting tired, you can always go on the knuckles. Squeeze the tushy. Beautiful. Keep the abs super tight. If you really want to make it hard, you could even do a little jumping, but that's a little harder on your back and your knees and everything. So if you really want to go crazy today, you can try that. Squeeze that tushy. Woo! Keep going.
Exercise.
Take a break, ladies. Take a quick break. Let's stretch your back again. Oh, that feels good. We only have one more set left. If your back and shoulders are good, you're going to join me for the hardest version of this, which is doing it on the floor, on your forearms, okay?
Begin set 4.
That's only if your back feels good. If not, you're doing it elevated. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder. You squeeze your tushy. You go out, out, in. Squeeze the tushy. Good. Keep breathing. Make sure your knee likes this. If you feel any pressure in the knee, just hold the position. Make sure your knees are soft. Make sure you're breathing. Come on, ladies. I know you got it in you. Come on. Squeeze everything in the body. Keep going.
Stop
We never
exercise.
give up. Let's go.
Your
5,
training is
4,
now
3,
complete.
2, 1. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. We did it. Woo! So now let's do our cat and cow, just to loosen up the back. Again, hands directly underneath the shoulders. You can go knuckles, you could go straight arms, you could go forearms, whatever feels good for your shoulders and your wrists. Then you round the back, squeezing the abs super tight, and then a little tiny arch. Good. You round the back as much as you can, and then a little tiny arch. Good. Now, if you have a sensitive knee and back, you're gonna just do the child's pose and you're gonna hold it for the next stretch. And if your knees and back are good today, you're gonna go on your side like this with one knee bent. And then you're gonna try to either, you can use a towel, you can use a band for this if you can reach it. I'm actually gonna grab a band that I was using just to show you how to do it. I think I showed it to you once standing, how to do it standing. So you're on your side. Again, the bottom knee is bent. You're grabbing on either to the foot if you can reach it. That's perfect. If you can, don't worry, you could use a towel or a band. And you just bring it towards you, okay? Squeezing the abs. Don't make sure you're not allowing the back to arch and you're not feeling this in the knee at all. Beautiful. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a great stretch for the quads, but make sure the knee feels good on this, okay? Now we're going to switch sides. Very good. Beautiful, ladies. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to put this over. Good. The body's in a straight line. Your head is down, shoulders are down, abs engaged, and you're pulling that band towards you. So almost like you want your heel to touch your tushy. Good, but make sure there's no arching of the back. You're squeezing the tushy right now, okay? You could keep your leg down, you could keep it elevated, either one is good. And you want to feel it on the front of the leg. That's where the stretch is, okay? Nice, and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's take this off now. That was perfect. And then I'm also going to show you one more stretch for the calves, okay? So I don't know if you remember, I showed you ones where you kind of elevate your foot. You could put it against like a stool or a step, and then you feel that stretch in the calf. Now, what we'll do today, I think some of you are familiar with it, where you're holding on to something and your back stays flat, that one foot goes forward, you're pushing through that heel because you want to make sure that knee stays safe, and then the back foot kind of stays pressed in, okay? So you feel that stretch in the back of the leg there. Beautiful. You go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to switch. Good. Nice. Just make sure you feel okay with that in front knee. Now, if you want more of a stretch for the, if you're like, Evie, this is way too easy, I'm not feeling anything, you can always go into like a back hamstring and the calf stretch where you hold on to something and then you lean back again and you lift your toes up a little bit. That will get your calves as well. So it's going to go from the calf up to the hamstring, up to the lower back. This is actually one of my favorite ones. So you're elevating the toes, make sure your back is flat. We're going to go 10. It's a great one when you're taking a walk. Good. We got 8, 7. Shoulders are relaxed. 6, 5, 4. Push through the heels. The straighter the legs, the more you're going to feel that stretch in the hamstring, but make sure you're not locking that knee too much so there's no pressure. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, ladies. Hopefully you are as tired as I am. Now continue with your stretches for a couple more minutes if you can, and then make sure you do your walk or you run or get outside. It's beautiful out there today. Do your 30 minutes. Do an hour if you have the time. And also, tomorrow, there's going to be a class at 9:30 with Frenzy, so don't miss that. It's going to be super fun. Woo! Good job today.